Jason, what do you got?
Oh, well, I got some good news. I get to end off on a good note. Now, on this show, we have always championed for people that put the hard work and effort into this industry that we love so much, video games. From the voice actors to the people that model the games, the people that write them, we are all for these people getting what they deserve for the hard work that they put in. But along with that, I have some good news. The team that is making Diablo 4 and other things with Blizzard have unionized. A 600-person union in organizing with the Communication Workers of America. They've signed an agreement, and surprisingly, Microsoft is coming to the table to negotiate with them. In fact, they are working on their first contract. Actually, no. They have actually gotten their first contract approved through Microsoft. This is huge news. If they were able to get Microsoft to come to the table to allow these workers to get better wages, better rights for the work that they do, I don't see a lot of other companies being able to say no now. Because this is Microsoft. Now, granted, Microsoft probably has the money where they can say, oh, I'm sorry, not probably. Microsoft has the money to say, yeah, we can afford to pay you what you're worth. So, but it's still a victory for them. These people have historically been screwed over by this industry that they love. And so it is one of those things where they admit our work is really a labor of love. We love this industry. We love creating games. But ultimately, it will not be as rewarding as people with a normal job. And that's not fair. These are artists. And that creativity comes forth in the games that we enjoy playing. So they should be paid. They should be compensated for what they're worth for their creative talent and genuine talent at that. But Microsoft voluntarily recognized the Diablo Developers Union. And they will begin bargaining their first contract. 300 ZeniMax QA testers at the company won their first contract earlier this summer.
Okay.
So, kudos to this Diablo team, because this took an amazing amount of bravery and guts to do this, because they could have said, well, screw you guys, you're all fired, and it would have probably been a detriment to the industry. Oh, yeah. But, I'm going to give Microsoft a little bit of credit. I don't like doing that. It sounded very ugly doing it.
It's wild, right?
But it is fair. Y'all are being fair, and I will give you kudos where it is deserved. I hope that this is... sorry, I did have one quote from someone in this. My entire career as a developer has seen my peers and I paying the passion tax for working in an industry that we love. This was from software engineer Nav Body. At some point, you have to choose between fight or flight, and forming a union is us doing just that, standing our ground in this industry. Especially with some of the mass layoffs that we've seen from game companies that we've talked about on this show. This took an amazing amount of guts and bravery, and I am very proud of these people for standing up, because your stand is going to mean a lot more to others that work in this industry, and it's going to give them more of an opportunity at the table. Yeah. If y'all were able to do it, you can set the stage. And those of you that choose not to go with this new way of thinking, it may not pay off for you. I mean, we have been harsh about some of these companies with their layoffs, their treatment of people, the long hours that they have to put in on these. So to see them actually have some power at the table, it's, especially with a huge company like this, I'm hoping that this trend continues. Yeah, I need this to happen, because ultimately I think us as gamers, we are going to be rewarded with that, without that guilt of this game that I love playing and knowing that people did not make it out so well with that. I enjoy that, but also to know that these people were taken care of. I think I'm gonna go and get that game. Yeah. Where I know that the people that worked on it were treated fairly. It's gonna make me want it even more, because I want to support that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this is a huge win. Also, it's going to give them some saying power with AI being used for a lot of things too. Yeah. So we've said it for the voice actors. We have supported all the strikes, and them having to stay at the table, we're definitely supporting these game developers getting what they deserve for this thing that they create that so many of us enjoy. I was happy to do that story.
Yeah. Unions are good.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot else to say. Absolutely, yes to all that. Yes to unions. This is an industry that has needed unions for a long time.
Yeah.
Chat says here comes $150 base games.
I don't think so, because Microsoft is also not going to they already raised them because of tariffs, so I don't see that happening, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I think that base game price is going to be would be more from the inflation that's coming with the tariff BS than anything else.
Well, they've already raised like $70 a game now, so it's ridiculous. Like for a Switch game, and
I mean that's a whole other topic because it's a lot of other stuff. But
I think they would recognize the sheer hypocrisy of, yeah, we're going to pay these guys fairly, but y'all are going to pay a little bit more. Like, hold up, like.
Historically, that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
No.
Unions don't create a spike in pricing.
That would be over twice.
And trying to make them seem like, well, because they did this to us, now we have to we have to charge more for the. No, now you're just trying to make them look like the bad guy. But yeah, let's champion workers because ultimately we're going to win.
Yep.